Hello to my beautiful Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. This is Molly with Soul School Tarot and Astrology, and I'm here with you guys today for a general reading for October going into November. It is going to cover the Mercury retrograde period from the 13th of October until the 3rd, and so it'll get us through that. It's definitely a thing that's happening, and you guys are in thought, which is a great thing to do during a Mercury retrograde. I really like to focus my general readings on personal empowerment and spiritual ascension, so I'm bringing you guys in just a little closer. We're going to take a peek at all the cards that are on the table. We actually have quite a story to tell, but we're going to start with the general energy coming from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle as well as the Alchemical Visions Tarot. These cards are so full of images that I really like to use as few as possible, but a bunch of them came out, so we have a story to tell, all right? This is a message today. Before I begin, all the information you need is in the description box below. Make sure you're checking that out. If you guys got any questions, hit me up. There will be an extended reading. The link to that over to the extended on Vimeo is also going to be in the description below. All right, guys, this is about a manifestation that you're trying to make happen. 9 of Cups, and we do have the Magician card that showed up several times on the shuffle and is also in this stack, okay? This is one of those messages that I don't love because I, as a Taurus, can be very, we can be patient, but not if we don't know, not if we don't have reassurance of what it is that's coming through. So you guys are trying to manifest something. It is taking some time, and you're doing the right thing in trying to stay on top of your thoughts as you are in this space of manifestation. In other words, there's this awareness that if you allow your thoughts to turn too much towards the negative, towards pessimism, towards anxiety or concern about whether or not the thing is going to manifest, you know that you're chasing it away, right? You guys have made that realization. But it's something that just hasn't happened yet. And this enchantment card, I don't know, we got to talk about that a little bit, all right? But we have divine timing and temperance coming up, which just lets me know whatever it is that you have manifested, you have sent out into the world. Actually, what's happening right now is some sort of restriction or limitation that is unbeknownst to you is being lifted. And that's why your manifestation has not come through just yet, all right? Celebration card. Celebration and the Four of Wands are the same card. When this celebration came out initially, I kind of got the idea that this is the moment that you're thinking of. This is the moment of manifestation. And because the Four of Wands came out reversed, it lets me know that this energy is pending. In other words, it has not yet actualized, okay? Some of you guys are beginning to think, wow, it's taking a long time. What if my manifestation is not working out? Temperance is all about patience. Temperance is all about things getting moved into place, if you will. Okay? The ground being prepared for your new manifestation in the world. And it does just kind of take time. We see actually the movement of the planets going on within this person's torso. So there's a lot of messages about divine timing here. But also you see how we've got this Ace of Cups. Well, there's 2 cups here, but I see this Ace of Cups, this rainbow landing into this cup. That's fulfillment. That's happiness. That's saying to you guys, don't worry. Your manifestation has not been rejected by the universe. You just kind of got to wait right now. And in fact, this 9 of Cups, by the way, if you guys want to take in that imagery, that is just the wish fulfillment card. Okay, so this is your wish sitting over here. All right. Here's the thing. Yes. It's about to come in fast. It's about to come in fast. We have a 2 of Cups here, but it's not what you think. All right. Now, let me back this up and get all these cards. We'll go over them one by one. The message here is as soon as you stop thinking about it so much, it can come through. Do you know that? Okay. I'm making sense of this card. It's got a lot of messages, so give me one moment. Yeah, this is just making me feel like you're spending a lot of time dreaming about this manifestation. And it's actually, you're doing too much. I know. But here's the thing about manifestation. You go into, let's say that you're manifesting a steak dinner. You go to a restaurant and you place your order, and the waiter takes your order and he walks away. Okay? It's going to be a minute before your steak shows up. Are you worried about what's happening with the steak? Or do you just stop and enjoy the company of the people at the table? Maybe have a drink, get an appetizer. You pass the time. You don't sit there and imagine the taste of that steak for the next 20 minutes while it's being prepared. Okay? Because one thing that happens when it comes to manifestation is that the more you focus on trying to make it happen, the more you're actually keeping it from happening. This is just a lesson about manifestation, I think, that you guys are stepping into right now, and it's beautiful because once you have that down, boom, boom, whoosh, whoosh. Look at this. Oh my God. You see that ship? I knew that ship was something. There's that ship in the background. Okay? As soon as she turns her back to focus on herself, they're showing me in this scene, she's been out there looking for that boat, watching for the boat, and it's not there. As soon as she turns away from watching the horizon and just, plays with her hair. She's working on herself now. She has turned her back. All of a sudden, oh, look, there's the boat. What? That's how that works? Yes, that's how that works. I also don't know the name of this flower, but I want to point it out to you in case it has significance to you because it's showing up in a couple different cards here. And that's not like a typical flower that shows up in tarot. All right? Boom. Whoosh. 8 of Wands is that ship comes rushing in. Okay, I like to hold these up for a while because the images are really meant to speak to your subconscious mind. But I like that. I'm looking at all the flowers there. And you guys, that's not even a ship, it's a whole freaking castle. It's like a castle ship. But also, look at this other image that's repeating. There's like a little pot there, and there's a little pot here. It's coming. Don't worry. There's a lot of magic coming with it. I don't know how else to express this. This is a really, really beautiful energy. And unicorns. Wow, that's magic. Unicorns, to me, unicorn is my own personal signal. They do represent purity, but unicorns to me represent what I refer to as the building of worlds. So let's say, once again, you're manifesting a steak dinner, right? But there's no steak dinner, there's no restaurant, right? This is like going into your manifestation space, your astral space, imagining the steak restaurant, and then allowing it to come into being. I know it sounds like really big and grandiose, but that's just when you take a step back and you want to manifest great big things, that's the way that it works, okay? Because this 2 of Cups is not about love. It might be. If you're manifesting love, first of all, you have to detach it from a specific person. That's just the rules of manifestation, right? But what this 2 of Cups is representing to me, oftentimes I see the 2 of Cups in other decks. They will show me like ripples going through the cups, as if, let's say you were playing music and you set a cup of water on top of the speaker. There would be a certain pattern to the ripples in the water. So if you put a cup on a different speaker that's playing a different kind of music, completely different pattern of ripples in the water because they are different vibrations. As long as you keep yourself in the vibration of not having the thing that you want, you are attracting not having the thing that you want. Okay? And I feel like this is something that you guys have been trying to manifest for a long time. And that's why messages like be patient and divine timing and it's coming are on the table right now. It's a lesson about manifestation. Look at you, there's a magician upright. This came out in Aries reverse. So this is the point they're trying to get to. You guys are learning that part of the secret to manifestation is removing yourself from the outcome. Tell the universe what you want and then like let it bring it to you. You don't have to chain yourself to the waiter and make sure that the waiter enters your order correctly. You don't have to chain yourself to the chef and look over his shoulder and make sure he's preparing the steak correctly. You don't need to let him know that it's well done enough, okay? Or rare enough or medium, like, okay, right? That's not your job. Your job is to manifest. Your job is to place the order. And then your job is to maintain a vibration where you're ready to receive that. So you're breaking away from the work more philosophy. You're stepping into work less, manifest more. Because you manifest it from an energetic vibration. Convince yourself that you have it already and then leave it alone. Listen to Abraham Hicks. I've been listening to Love Abraham Hicks. It just really puts me in a mindset for the day. You know what I mean? There are a lot of cards here that are reminding me of the World card. So give me a second while I unpack. Like I said, there's so many messages on the table. These wolves represent just that inner pull that we have to be constantly doing. Does that make sense? To be constantly in an assertive rather than a receptive mode. Okay? There's this natural, like you want to howl at the moon about it. You're trying to bring that manifestation to you when all you really got to do is step back and let it come to you. All right? This is about energetic resistance. Okay? So you set out your manifestation. Something's going on in the world that needs to be moved into place in order for this So like if you're trying to manifest a job, all right, we'll give the person who's in the position now a minute to screw up and get fired. Or give the person who's in the job now, an opportunity to find something new, right? If you're dreaming of a job or if you're dreaming of a certain, like maybe you want to move, I don't know what you're dreaming of. I don't know what you're manifesting. But whenever you're manifesting something, sometimes the universe has to get to work moving obstacles out of the way. And while that's happening, it's almost as if you guys are throwing up more obstacles energetically by focusing on the thing that you want to make happen. Okay? I'm going to move this over. Honestly, that's just a message in and of itself. I'm going to get some more cards out before we go on, obviously, to the extended. A new start is coming. That has something to do with what you guys have manifested. What else can we tell Leo about their manifestation at this time? Okay, they're actually having me pull out another oracle deck, and it's right here. This is the Starseed Oracle. Get a good shuffle on. If this feels like it's a good message for you, definitely feel free to hit that like button while we're waiting on these cards to come out. I really, really, really appreciate you guys being here with me today. And always, always, always. Yep, I see what you're saying. The Courageous Peony. You guys, the Courageous Peony is quickly becoming my favorite card in this deck because it's about understanding how magical you are, your own true inner light. These, the weight of the world, boundaries let go. It's not yours to carry. You actually, by trying to carry this, by trying to make this manifestation happen, are putting up an energetic barrier. You see how that's serving as almost like a gate to this beautiful castle that's trying to roll in like a ship. That's what this is here, right? Remember the beautiful castle? The weight of the world. It's not yours. Let it go. Okay? Once you put it out there, all you really like, the most perfect vibration that you can get into to let it come to you is just faith that it has already been achieved. Okay? Warrior Garden, remember, she stopped watching the horizon and she turned around and started focusing on self-care. That's the best thing that you can do in this time. Sometimes this is a nice way of spirit saying, yes, we want to give you your manifestation, but we want you to be more ready for it when it arrives. And therefore, just focus on yourself as much as possible at this time. Just focus on water your garden, nourish yourself. Because you're a courageous peony. This says let yourself be seen. What I am seeing here in this image, I think it has less to do with the words. Peonies are all about self-love. All about it, to me at least, okay? And for some of you guys, first of all, there's a lot of flowers all over the place, okay? There's a lot of love in your life and in your heart. Make sure you're giving enough of it to yourself, all right? But what's going on here is I just see somebody who's at peace. You see this celebration, how the celebration, that moment of manifestation is like these butterflies showing up. This is somebody who's just laid down, put themselves in a place of receiving, and look at how those butterflies come in. For some of you guys, this is also where the butterflies come from. You go into meditation, get in your high priestess space, you start imagining new beginnings, and then just letting your imagination take shape. Creation that occurs and begins in the astral realm, which is beautiful. But you see these butterflies? Yeah, you guys, that's the message. We're 18 minutes in. I can get you one. Actually, let's go ahead and call that the message. What I would like to do is I'm going to do one more card from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, and then I'll go over to the extended on Vimeo if you guys want to join me there. That's always a smaller collective, so I think we can get a lot more specific on what it is that you're trying to manifest, and maybe even what's going on with divine timing and stuff like that. Go ahead and can you show us, Spirit, the energy you would like to encourage Leo to step into at this time? I'm not surprised. The resting tree. Okay? Patience and stillness. Don't let your thoughts about this manifestation get overwhelming. Don't let them start running in circles. Tell yourself that it's yours. And in fact, this message is telling you it's yours. It's just running on divine timing right now. So the best thing that you can do is achieve peace and achieve stillness within. All right, you guys? I'm really, really excited about this message, and I hope it was helpful to you guys today. If I don't see you over at the extended on Vimeo, I hope to see you back here again soon. Take care, Leos.